Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this amazing show. I want to thank Dawn Reese for her Beauty Queen special. I want to thank everybody, the listeners today. You're going to love this show. Personal friend of mine and business partner. She's just amazing. This is Amy Holmesy, and I'm going to introduce her a little bit, tell you a little bit. She's been amazing as far as being a coach, a life coach, a health coach, working in the holistic field for 30 years. Very impressive. And today she's going to be talking to us about holistic health and her new business that she is just using to help so many people. X39 is our light therapy. We're going to talk about that today too. Welcome to the show, Amy.
Oh, thank you so much, Carrie. I'm honored to be here. I'm excited.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you. So tell me, how did all this get started? I mean, were you just this little girl that wanted to just fix everybody like I was? And when you were 5 years old, you were like teaching and training?
How did you know?
I just could feel it. Like you and I, we just would just really mesh to get well together, you know. And I know we have a heart of gold, and I know that we're put in front of people to help people. And I know you have a lot. You've helped me, and I just know that about you. It's just kind of a funny thing that God told me.
Yeah, birds of a feather.
Right.
So yes, it did start at a very young age. I saw my grandfather who had cancer, and my parents actually flew him to Mexico. And they did all this alternative natural therapies back in the 70s, which back then people weren't open to it, right?
Right.
But they did, and his tumor shrank. So that left a lasting impression on me. But also, Carrie, when I was a teenager, I had a lot of health issues. And honestly, Western medicine wasn't helping. It just wasn't helping. And I just started reading and talking to people and diving into studying on natural health and other ways to help the body. And that's the route I chose.
Wow.
And I've just aligned myself with other natural health practitioners over the years. And I am self-taught, and I've practiced different things. And it's just helped me on my journey with my own personal health. So I've been blessed to work with people all over the world. And I've been blessed to be able to not only help myself, but to help family and friends. And I'm very passionate about it, just
I
like
can see
just
that.
like you are.
Wow. So ever since you were really, really little, and even now you're running into people and different stories and things of people that are actually having their lives totally transformed. So tell us a little bit about the technology that you're working with.
Yes, let me just back up for a second. The other thing that really happened about 10 years ago is my husband was diagnosed with cancer. And
Oh.
fortunately, he was open to doing natural and holistic therapies, which is what we did. And thank God he's still here today. He's thriving, he's healthy. And we did everything 100% naturally. No chemo, no radiation, no surgery, no medication.
Wow.
And so that was very impressive to me. And my husband, Jack, and I try and help people. And we just provide information, what we have done, and let it up to them. But I'm always looking at new technology or new health, natural alternative health methods for my own health, because I have herniations in my back and my neck from 5 car accidents in 30 years. So I've had chronic pain for 30 years.
Oh my goodness.
I also have fibromyalgia. And so I've treated everything naturally through chiropractic, massage therapy, acupuncture, supplements, eating good, healthy foods, walking, stretching, and all of that has helped me immensely. But about 2.5 years ago, Carrie, I was introduced to the best technology I've ever witnessed, and it's the most simplistic thing I've ever seen. What we're talking about, folks, is the stem cell activation patch, this patch right here. I have it right here. And when I found out about this technology, my husband and I used it, and we actually got results within a week. Now, that's not typical, but we did. And whenever I learn about something new, like a new modality, my husband doesn't have a choice.
Neither does mine, honey.
I'm like, here, stick this on. He's like, what is it? I'm like, don't worry about it. But anyway, the technology, what it does, it's non-transdermal. It's non-invasive, but it activates peptides in your body, GHK copper peptide, to activate your own stem cells. Okay, when we think of stem cells, we think of thousands of dollars, we think of injections, we think of, invasive stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, this little patch activates your own stem cells because we've lost half of our stem cell activity since we're 35 years old. I'm going to be 57. I think we're about the same age.
You look amazing, by the way.
Well, thank you. Thank you, little patch.
That's our secret, right? The power of the patch.
The power of the patch. It does build collagen. You're right. It does build collagen. But I'll tell you what, I have personally noticed better sleep, more energy, better mental clarity is a big one. But you're right. My skin looks better. And I just have more energy and I feel more positive. But I've been very blessed that we have been able to help thousands of people around the world with this technology because a lot of people have frankly given up hope.
Yeah. I have somebody in Iowa that has MS.
Yes.
And not to say that this will cure or treat or heal anything. I wanted to say that it doesn't, but the body heals itself. And this technology goes to work on that. So do you have anyone that you're helping with different different health issues with these modalities?
Yes, it's utterly amazing. In fact, I'm working with thousands of people around the world. But yes, have people with MS, me with my fibromyalgia, my herniations. We've seen it work with anxiety, better sleep, less pain and inflammation, which is a big one. People have a lot of inflammation today with lifestyle and stress and in our diets, the processed foods. So it's helping really great with the inflammation, with the pain, sleep, mental clarity, at recovery after exercise
Oh, wow.
is another big one. But
Yeah.
honestly, with the people that we're working with, we have seen everything from A to Z. Now, I am not a medical doctor, so I cannot make medical claims.
Yes.
But just in my own family, I've witnessed back pain gone, arthritis in hands gone. So more energy, more mobility. My mom has a neurological problem. She couldn't look at a computer screen or watch like the newer high definition televisions, and now she can.
Oh, wow.
My husband, who's 61, is running and walking 4 or 5 miles a day. He looks younger. He has more energy. So yes, it's just been a phenomenal product. I have one of my best friends and business partner. He no longer needs a knee replacement.
Oh, wow.
His shoulder pain, which is bursitis that he had for 20 years, is gone. So now he's able to throw a football and play basketball with his grandson, and he's 71.
And also, too, he was a mailman and walked around outside
Yes.
and got a whole lot of stuff that he had to have cut off of his skin every year.
Oh, yeah. He had
to
the,
have
the skin cancer lesions.
Yeah.
But he also had his feet were horrible. He had plantar fasciitis, all kinds of foot pain. But it's helped with that. And we're talking someone in their 70s. So that's the power of this. And that's why I'm here. I'm just so passionate and excited. It also works on your furry friends, your little 4-legged family members.
Yes, teddy bear.
Yes.
My teddy bear.
I mean, the older dogs get the cloudy eyes.
Mhm.
That is cleared up. Some of the dogs are gray furs, turning back to the natural color. They have more pep in their step. We have one lady, Carrie, her cat is 18 years old, was very lethargic, skinny, losing fur, could not climb up the flight of stairs. I live in a 2-story home. 2 weeks after being on this patch, the cat started eating again, gaining weight, fur started coming in, 18 years old.
Wow.
And is now running up the stairs.
Well, my sister Lori that you had on your show, Amy does some different testimonials and things that are pretty amazing. Wednesday nights with Beamy, and you had my sister-in-law on your
Lori.
show, and she had animals that she's been helping. She had a. Unfortunately, she takes care of dogs that are hurt by. We have a caller on the line here. Okay,
We have Juliana.
all right, Juliana, thank you. Welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show. How are you today?
I am doing fabulous. Thank you so much. I'm really honored to be here and excited to share.
Oh, we are so honored to have you, Juliana.
Hey,
All
Juliana,
right.
how are you, dear?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. Awesome.
I have my X39 patch on, of course, giving me plenty of energy today.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yes.
right. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. And we're just so excited that this technology is helping you. Tell us a little bit about your story,
Great.
where you were before and where you are now.
Sure, absolutely. And to give you a little bit of background, I am actually a longevity coach. And what that actually means is I help people reverse their age. I wrote a book called Aging Redefined, Biohack Your Body Clock Backwards. And so what I'm so excited about and so grateful that Amy introduced this stem cell activation technology, because it's one of my main tools that I use with my clients to actually reverse age, which I think is extremely profound and significant. Clinically proven to reverse age and also support our telomeres, which are part of the chromosome that's responsible for aging. So in just more broad terms, for me, when I got on the X39, which is one of our main stem cell activation patches, I felt immediate energy. That was one of the first things that I felt. And then the first night was sleep. So I was sleeping, but not like this. This gave me sound sleep where I slept completely through the night. And, sleep is really one of our best things that we can do for our health and improving our immunity, especially.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's when we regenerate all of our cells. So sleep is so important. And that was something that I felt immediately. And generally people who have tried the patch feel that, and along with energy. But it goes beyond that too. I also felt the feeling of well-being. And I don't know anyone currently in times that we're in that doesn't need to reduce stress. So for me, those are one of the three benefits, because I am in good health and very thankful for that. But I had other friends who were not as good a health as I am, and they were suffering from discomfort in their shoulders, many joints. And that was alleviated over a period of the first 48 hours, but then significantly in the first 30 days. So I was so excited to be part of this technology and so grateful for Amy. What a tremendous ambassador, leader, in holistic care. It's just such a pleasure to work with her. She has been working for 20 years, really sharing all of the natural modalities, as you heard. And so it's really a pleasure to be able to partner with her on that. One more thing I do want to add as far as the testimony for the patches, there's a patch called Alavita, and I am a clinical esthetician, and that is our patch that enhances the skin. So I used that and noticed a significant difference in my skin, where people started commenting as well. And they have a supporting skincare, moisturizers and cleansers, that go with it. So that's another area that I have had great interest in and enjoyed the benefits as well.
That is so awesome, Juliana. So how long have you and Amy known each other?
Oh my goodness. We have known each other for at least over 10 years.
Oh, awesome. So you guys have been doing the holistic health thing together.
Absolutely. And now, which I'm very excited about, we're entering a new chapter. And Amy is starting a new venture called My Holistic Club. And I'm going to be a wellness affiliate, very proud wellness affiliate, where it's going to be a collection of different practitioners who offer alternative medicine and holistic therapies.
And we are going to change the world.
Absolutely. And it's going to be making it more affordable, all these services more affordable, so everyone can benefit from more of a holistic.
And I want to tell a little bit about that too, because we're definitely supporting you with 106.1 Tan Talk Radio and Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show. That is amazing, Amy, that you are stepping up to the plate and going to hit a home run, and it's going to be great.
Well, we are excited, and we are honored to have Juliana, the caliber of her knowledge on our platform. So thank you for that, Juliana. But yes, my husband and I are starting, we started a company called My Holistic Club. And it just fits perfectly with the other modalities that I'm doing. So, I'll still be able to help people with the stem cell activation patch and still help the team and all of that. But like Juliana said, it's going to be a community of wellness affiliates. So, for example, we're starting here in Pinellas County, but we're going to branch out. But we're going to have massage therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We have salt rooms. We have nutritional coaches. We're going to have organic skincare and hair care and makeup, reflexology. I mean, on and on. We want people to be informed and to know that there's other modalities out there to help with their health. And even if they're going to their doctor and on medication or whatever, that's okay. They can be integrated, right?
Integrative, yes.
Yes, and use both of them if they wish. But now we're going to make it more affordable because now people are going to get 20% off of these services where and for 30 years, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on these modalities because of my injuries, because I believe your health is an investment.
Yes, and if you don't pay for your investment now,
you're going to pay later.
You will pay later.
You're exactly right. So it, just dawned on us one day, let's help others. Let's put together this company with like-minded people like Juliana, like yourself, and others where we have this affiliate community, holistic dentistry, holistic veterinarians. I mean, we need to keep our dogs and cats healthy too, right?
Yeah. Are you looking for people to talk to them about that?
Absolutely. We already have a lot of affiliates on board. We're going to be launching in about 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to do a soft launch, so we're going to officially launch. Okay. But yes, I am looking for affiliates because we want to showcase them on our platform. We're going to market for them. And then our job as a company, My Holistic Club, is to get members in the community. They pay a membership monthly fee. But then when they go, let's say they go to the chiropractor, or they go get a massage, or they go and do coaching with Juliana, they get a 20% discount.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So you can be healthy, learn about new modalities, and save money.
Well, I would like to say that Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show is honored to be on there.
Yes, and we're honored to have you.
And I love talking about the mindset. My book that I'm writing that I just began is about the mindset, about drinking lots of water, eating really great nutrition, exercise, and sleep. If we can go on that for 30 days, it will make your life a lot happier, healthier. And if you can continue on to 60, 90 days in the program that I'm writing the book about, you will definitely be able to turn your health around like I did.
Oh, yeah. And you have an amazing story as well. But it's all about little steps, though.
Did you have any other questions for Juliana before we have to?
No, Juliana, I appreciate, the phone call. We're excited to have you on, and I'm glad your clients are getting great results. And I know, with your background, a good product when you stumble upon it.
Thank you, Amy. I'm so excited to be a part of My Holistic Club, and so excited to be also sharing we see the power of the patch. And that is true. Any product that I offer to my clients, I do a lot of research. And I have one thing I say, show me the science. And that's what's backed up with all the clinical studies of the patch, something I can feel that I can certainly trust and recommend to my clients, and I know are going to have good results. So
amen, Juliana. You are so right. I would love to have you on the show too, you and Amy, so you could do this again together sometime.
I'd love that.
Yeah, we can probably make that happen. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Juliana. Have a great day. God bless.
But she's right. She hit the nail on the head. And I'm the same way. I do research, before I try anything. And I never market one thing unless I use it myself. I have to believe in it. So I wear these patches every day. I take my supplements every day. I drink good water every day. I try and walk every day. My husband and I eat healthy. We eat fruits and vegetables and whole foods.
Yeah.
Not the processed foods. So we live it, and we love learning and being associated with other wellness affiliates where we can learn. But I love the like-minded people. But another component of that, Carrie, is your emotional health.
Oh, amen.
And that
Your
makes
mindset.
your mindset, your emotional
Mhm.
health, because that does play a big factor in our physical health. And I think more and more people are becoming aware of that.
Mhm.
So I honestly just feel blessed to be part of the stem cell activation patches, as well as my husband and I starting my holistic club, which we're going to reach thousands and
Yes, you
tens of
are.
thousands of people.
Yes.
And it's a win-win because, Carrie, it's going to be bringing new members, new patients, new clients to these practitioners, right?
Yes. So you're building other people's lives, and that's what it's all about. It's the quality of the lives that you're building. And they're bringing in their own income and they're able to take care of their families. It's just amazing.
Right. And then the
God bless
people
you.
searching out for these health modalities are going to save money, get healthier, and be educated, because this is also about providing value. We want to educate people. So on our website, we're going to have healthy recipes. So we're going to change those out, periodically, and we're going to have healthy tips and all that, and pointers, so people can be in tune. And
Mm.
then the healthy affiliates that we're bringing on board, we've already vetted them. Not anyone's going to be allowed on our platform, so you could be assured that we're going to take care of that. We've done our research. So we're only going to put people on there with, who walk the talk, have good ratings,
Mhm.
are actually helping people, and we have to believe in what
They
they're
have to have a
doing.
heart of gold like you do.
Oh, well, thank you. You do as
Yes.
well.
Yeah.
But yes, and just about their goal and their concept is to actually help people, and that's what we do with the patches. And I tell everyone all the time, focus on helping people.
Yes. Don't run after the money.
Correct. It's about helping people. And I feel blessed that someone helped me,
Me
because
too.
even with all the modalities that I did, I helped myself over the years, and I always got to another level. But these patches took me to a whole other level, an emotional level,
Yeah.
a mental level, and a physical level. And I'm so juiced about that.
Yeah, I used to be in another company, a whole new level. I think we need to start that again, right?
But no, I mean, it does take you on a whole new level.
It does, and it has. It has for me. Real quick, like
And
I
you're
got
growing.
hit by this school bus in 2020, and if it wasn't for you and Bob and
Mhm.
Marcy and Peter and just everybody in this whole entire team that's just been so supportive over our health conditions and our things that we have going on, and we're just like this great big family. So come join us. Tell a little bit about how they can do that, Amy.
Well, yes. I mean, it's a good community, and if anyone is interested in learning about this stem cell activation patch, I mean, they could call me.
Yeah.
So my phone number is 727-776-4552, 727-776-4552. I'm also on Facebook under Amy Colangelo Holmesy, and we are going live right now. Or you could call the
Yeah.
radio station, talk to Carrie.
Well, thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate all of your talking about this technology. It just tugs at my heart at how many people that you are helping. And I love to help people too. I ask God every day, I'm like, who can you bring in front of me that I can help? Because I feel like all the journeys that we've walked through, the pain, things that we've walked through, those have been very difficult, but God has gotten us through it by helping one person at a time, one patch at a time. So
Yes.
12 hours on, 12 hours off, right? So tell us,
That's
that's how
exactly
long
right.
you're supposed to wear it.
Right. It's
yeah.
very simple yet very effective. And you're right. I feel blessed because someone told me about it, and that's why I feel committed
Mhm.
and obligated to share this with the world, because what it's done for me and my family and
Mhm.
thousands of others. And as I say all the time, and Bob says it too, I honestly believe it's criminal not sharing this technology, because people need hope today. People are suffering. People are stressed out. They're overwhelmed. They're in pain. They're not sleeping. Right?
Mhm.
They've tried all, whatever, Western medicine or all these medications, and they have side effects. And then they're taking another medication to counteract those side effects, and it's a vicious cycle. And we get those phone calls all the time.
Yeah, we
Now,
got people walking by us too with wheelchairs and
right.
things, and don't you feel just like led to just like I feel led to just pray with them. So I started this thing and I'm trying to teach my team pray and patch,
I like that.
or
I like
patch,
that.
patch and
Yeah.
pray.
Yeah, I
you
like
know?
that.
and just show someone you care.
hmm And I'm a big believer, provide the information,
Hmm.
share the information, share your heart, and what they do with it is completely up to them. There's no pressure.
Hmm.
It's let them know that this exists. By the way, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Oh, I
you
know.
have
That's so
nothing
awesome.
to lose, zero to lose, folks. So it's well worth to at least look into it, get your questions answered. And like I said, Jack and I are going to be launching the My Holistic Club in about a few weeks. So if anyone out there, is looking for chiropractors or acupuncturists or massage therapists, salt rooms, all kinds of therapies, right? We even have colon therapy. We have different detox specialists.
You've been busy for the last month.
Yes.
On top of going to the big conference too.
Yes.
So what did you get out of that, Amy?
Oh my gosh.
Just real quick, because I know that was just the most amazing time for me. I mean, I was just like in tears some of the time.
I'll tell you, two of the biggest things I got from that is one, we had 1,500 people there from all over the world.
Yeah.
But Carrie, and we were there a year ago, how can all these people look younger today than they did a year ago? How is that even possible?
And they had so many stories.
You know why it's possible? Because they have this little patch. Again, it builds your collagen from the inside out. So I was amazed. And people even came up to me and said, I looked younger this year than I did last year. And chronologically, we know that's not true.
Well, I get told all the time I look like I'm in my 30s.
Yeah, your skin looks amazing.
And they look at me so funny in the mobile home park. They're like, you are not 55. Get those roller skates off and go back home.
Yeah, I mean, I met you 2 years ago. Your skin does look better. You look younger. And again, people say, my skin looks better. My nails grow like crazy. My hair, I mean, I keep it short, but I have to get it cut. Like every 4 weeks, it's growing like
the
crazy.
roots start showing immediately.
But the other thing I noticed, and which I'm very blessed to be part of, and I know you are as well, is that the owner and founder of our company with the patches is not only a genius, but he's very humble and just off the charts with intelligence. And he's the biggest humanitarian. And that makes me feel proud. That's about giving back and helping people. It's not about the money.
Yeah.
It's about helping people.
And David is so golden. I had the chance to stand next to him and I was just looking at him in awe going, I can see your heart. I can see God has done some amazing things. And he led him to start this technology real quick. We have a minute if you want to talk about that.
No, you're right. And this, David started 18 years ago helping the Navy SEALs with more energy. He developed the first patch because the military commissioned him to come up with something.
Yeah, they didn't want them on opioids.
Right. And all the caffeine and stimulants. So he created the very first patch, and that was 18 years ago. And 3 years ago, he created the stem cell activation patch. And our company grew 10 times in 3 years during a pandemic.
Yeah.
So it's just truly incredible. And that's why we feel led to go out there and share this with others and provide information.
Yes. So please contact Amy at
727-776-4552. Again, there's no pressure. I'll answer questions, send you information. What you do with it, folks, is completely up to you. I just want you to be aware of this technology so maybe you could help a loved one.
Yeah. And if you want to be on Living a Healthy Lifestyle show, call Carrie Kay at 515-822-4877. I'm out there to help the small businesses. We've got to get our small businesses going again. That is our livelihood. And we're all helping one another like Amy's talking about today. It would be such a beautiful world if we would just help one person every day. We would just thank God every day for all of our blessings.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about, sharing and giving back. Just like my husband and I, we are so blessed that he is still here. So we give back and we try to help as many people as we can. Because of the regimen that we did with him, a lot of stuff I could just say, go to the health food store, get this, this, and that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And now that we have the patches in our life, you may want to look into this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Amy, for joining today. Juliana, thank you, all of our viewers. Thank you. And God bless you. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned for another show with an amazing story coming up. You don't want to miss it on Living a Healthy Lifestyle show.
WTAN Clearwater
FM 106.1,
WDCF Dade City
FM 102.3,
WZHR Zephyr Hills
FM 104.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by NHTSA.
Steve Futterman in Los Angeles. U.S. public health officials say a new COVID vaccine formula is able to fight off current variants, but get used to annual COVID shots. Here's CBS's Cammie McCormick.
White House COVID-19 coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha.
Now we have a vaccine that matches the dominant strain out there.
And Dr. Anthony Fauci says we could soon need only annual shots like many Americans get for the flu.
In the absence of a dramatically different variant, we likely are moving towards a path with a vaccination cadence similar to that of the annual influenza vaccine.
CDC Director Rochelle Walensky said deaths are still far too high for a vaccine-preventable disease.
Police in Memphis have found the body of missing school teacher Eliza Fletcher. A man is in custody for the murder. Police Chief C.J. Davis.
While the outcome of this investigation is not what we hoped for, we are nonetheless pleased to remove this dangerous predator off the streets of Memphis.
In Uvalde, Texas, a very emotional day today as schools reopened less than 4 months after the mass shooting that killed 19 students. Reporter Chris Fox.
Most of the kids that survived the shooting at Robb Elementary are now attending Flores Elementary. Parents in the drop-off line are very aware of the security risks.
It's kind of nerve-wracking.
Some parents have opted for virtual learning.
Hopefully, things will get better for our kids and for our community.
State police, grief counselors, and comfort dogs are also on campus.
Extreme heat continues here in California and in other parts of the West. Reporter Matt Bigler of KCBS Radio.
There's no zooming from an air-conditioned home office for JP. He's a union bricklayer.
It's hard work on a regular day.
Temperatures in cities across the East San Francisco Bay Area are expected to exceed 110 degrees.
So every hour we'll drink a thing of water and hopefully that vibes.
Relief from the heat dome isn't expected until this weekend.
You can't beat it, just don't let it beat you.
Matt Bigler for CBS News, Walnut Creek, California.
And a wildfire in Southern California has killed 2 people. In the UK, a new Prime Minister, Liz Truss, taking over for Boris Johnson.
We can rebuild our economy and we can become the modern, brilliant Britain that I know we can be.
It appears Juul Labs is about to agree to a $440 million settlement. There will also be restrictions on where Juul products can be placed in stores. It will also require age verification on all sales. On Wall Street, investors still skittish about inflation concerns. Right now, with an hour of trading to go, the Dow Jones Industrial Average down 143. This is CBS News.
Leaving a child in a hot vehicle can lead to their death very quickly. Set cell phone reminders so you don't forget your child in the car. Look for your baby before you lock. Brought to you by NHTSA.
Don't turn it off now. You need this stuff. Tampa Bay's Tan Talk Radio Network.
Living that healthy lifestyle show. It's divine. It's your empowerment time.
The Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show with your favorite holistic health coach, Carrie Kay.
Hey, everybody. So welcome to Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show, the second segment of the show today. I have someone on the line that helps wolves. And when I first talked with Allison, I wasn't sure about wolves because I, the scary ones and all that stuff. But she is an inspiration to these animals because she's their savior, and they're being helped by her technology that she's using, which is light therapy technology that we just got through talking with Amy Holmesy about, and how these light therapy patches will help the body to heal. Not that it's healing, treating, or curing anything, but what she does with these wolves is really amazing. And I call her the Wolves Whisperer. Are you on the line, Alison? Am I saying your name right?
I am. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's the Aslan from the line.
Aslan. Okay. Sorry, honey.
No worries.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show today. And we were just talking with Amy Holmesy about the same technology, light therapy. And now we're going to be talking with you about how you're helping these wolves. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how did you get started with helping these beautiful animals, Mysterious?
Thank you. I was in a life transition, and I ended up at the base of Mount Shasta, camping out in a cabin. And then I met a mother red wolf, and she wanted her puppies. She wanted her pack. And so I made a pact with her to take care of her, to give her the ability to have her puppies in her pack. And I now take care of an entire pack that I've been caring for 9 years.
Oh, wow. That is just phenomenal. Mm. And so tell me, when did you find this technology that you've been working with them and and how is that helping them? Where were they before you started using this technology and where are they now?
Well, I think that the technology honestly helped me the most.
Oh, okay. Well, tell me about your story too.
Yeah. It's a stressful thing to do, to take care of that many animals. And so at the point that I encountered the stem cell patches, I was exhausted and run down and so, some sort of chronic fatigue was going on. I had uterine issues. I was at that kind of menopause, pre-menopause age.
Mm-hmm.
And so a lot of my friends were having their uteruses removed, and I started having similar types of symptoms when I started using the patches. And now I've completely healed all the chronic fatigue. I have plenty of energy. Also, it healed my whole uterine area. So it gave me the ability to keep going and keep working on the animals. Then I did have an animal that was adopted out to someone. He had given them vaccinations, and they had come down with parvo from the vaccines, actually, because sometimes the vaccines are dangerous. But anyway, we were able to get that animal from the edge of death using the patches. So I have used them to bring an animal that, was near death back to life. And then I also use them on my alpha male, who's been with me the whole 9 years. And I would like for him to go on many more years. And he has some issues like in his eyes. So I'm using them to regenerate his eyes.
Oh, wow. Well, I do want to say, that it's really important that you guys understand this doesn't heal, treat, or cure anything, but the body does heal itself. And, we like to use holistic health as something that will help our bodies to heal versus, some people just want that choice, right? It's not that, we're bashing anything on radio or anything, but it's just that we want that choice. And that's our choice to have, right? Everybody has that choice to be able to use holistic health, alternative health. So, how long were you on the technology? The light therapy.
On the patches, yeah. Now I think I've been on them about 2 years. Right away, when I first put the patch on, I felt an energy, and a lot of people feel something with the first patch, and a lot of people feel nothing. So there's people in both categories. So I was in the category of I felt the first patch right away, and I had used to be a night owl, and stay up all night with my creativity and writing and things when I was in my brainstorming and kind of meditating. And I hadn't been able to do that. I had just been so exhausted. I had been passing out early. So when I first put the patch on, I was up like almost all night, filled with inspiration, writing and brainstorming and cleaning. So I really felt the shift in energy, just giving me so much energy and inspiration and an uplifted mood. So I think I use it for, I don't drink caffeine anymore. So it does for me what caffeine might have done years ago.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, girl. Um, I know that everybody has a story with that I've been running into that's using this technology. And so how long have you been working with the wolves? Tell us a little bit about that.
I've been working with the animals longer than the patches, actually, like 9 years.
Hmm.
The patches are fairly new. It's a very new technology. And anyone listening to this now is still hearing about the stem cell patches in the early.
Well, they activate your stem cells. So yeah,
Right.
so we call them activations. You know, there's no stem cells in the patches, but we actually call them the activation patches. So yeah, that's amazing. I love to hear that.
Yeah. So now that I have them, I've added them to my toolkit for animals as well. And I love them because they're non-invasive, and you can put them on the inside of the collar. So I stick them on the inside of the collar, and it stuck to it against their skin because the collar, is against the skin.
Hmm.
That's how I do it. That's the easiest way to put the patches on an animal, I think. The animal that we saved the life of, they had put it on the inside of his ear. That's where the owner had put it. But I like to use the collar because it's so easy.
Right, right. So what are you seeing with the animals before and after?
Well, I actually have a group on Facebook that I'm a part of with some other distributors that is all about animals and patches. And so that would be, there are hundreds of testimonials on animals. Now, what I'm seeing personally on my animals, my alpha male, I just notice it healing him. His eyes are recovering much more quickly. I don't even know if his eyes would recover, for an older animal like that. So I'm seeing very fast recovery. On the animal whose life I saved, we saw, like sort of a miracle, something like a miracle.
Oh, great. Love to hear those.
Animal was going to be recovered. Yeah. So it didn't seem like that animal was going to recover. And it did. So it was a small miracle for that animal.
Oh, wow. That's
There
awesome.
are stories of 18-year-old cats who can't move, who, utilizing the patch, their owner has their cat back for, some more years. We don't know how many more.
Yeah.
It's still going. It's just as amazing on animals as it is on people. A lot of people who wear the patches, actually, the protocol is that we wear them 12 hours on, 12 hours off, but the patches do last for about 15 hours. So a lot of people will take the patches right off themselves and put it on their collar of their animal, and they get like a double, use for it. They get the healing for themselves and then also for the animals. And the people who have been doing that have incredible stories about the recovery and healing of their animals on just, a second used patch. So they really are an incredible technology. And animals, it's wonderful to have something so easy and so non-invasive. So
Amen. Like my little Yorkie, he had a cyst and it's gone. So I agree with you. Yeah, just putting the patch underneath his collar. And of course, my sister-in-law works with abused animals, and she lives in Iowa, and she has these animals that she helps too. And she did the same thing that you just said. She took it off of her after 12 hours and was getting ready to go to bed and put it on her dog, and didn't really notice much of a difference for about 2 weeks, and then just kept on doing it. And then all of a sudden, her dog, like, it's crazy, like the miracle story you're talking about, is hearing again. She's he's like turning around and looking at her when she says his name. So it's like, wow, that's crazy, right? But it's happening. So the technology basically that we're speaking of is opening up your circulation and blood flow. A lot of people don't really understand that part, but it's a patch that actually opens up our cells and helps our cells to start rebuilding. And so basically, it's like getting that circulation and blood flow to the cells for up to 12 hours. And that's why you're feeling energy and sleeping and doing all that, huh? It's just really great technology. So sounds like it's helped you.
Yes, yes. I would not live without it. I'm a mother, and I give them to everyone who works with me. I just give them to everybody.
Patch people and pray for people. That's what I say. That's what we talked about on the last call. How important it is to share this, because if you don't share this, it's like criminal. I mean, if you know something that you have that you could help people with, and you don't share it, that's just kind of how I feel. It just feels like it would just be like, wow, like why didn't I share that with that person? So, and have you been able to share this technology with anyone else that you run into in your family, friends?
I share it with everyone. I do. I share it with everyone because people have, like you said, people have amazing results. It gets people out of pain. It people's. I've had someone just recently. Her husband had like a skin cancer that he was going to have to go get removed, and he started wearing the patches. Had him on for, I think, just a week, and it was completely gone, and he didn't need the surgery anymore.
That is amazing. But, the body does have the ability to heal itself, and that's what this is doing. It's just helping the body to heal. It's not something that just heals you instantly. So I've been on the patches for about 2 years, and it's taken that long to regenerate my whole body back to homeostasis. So people do see results within a few patches. They see results within a few weeks, few months, few years. People are seeing really great results after they've been on it for over a year. We had some people on earlier. So how long did it take you to get results again?
Well, I got results with the first patch because I was sort of in a state of depression, tiredness, chronic fatigue. So immediately it gave me energy. Not everyone feels it immediately. However, it is resetting, I think, something like, I don't know the exact number, but it's a big number.
8,000 genes and
8,000
yeah.
genes. Okay, yeah, that are getting reset, with just the first patch. So I felt that. I felt that.
You felt it instantly.
Yeah, it gave me energy and uplifted me, and it gave me clarity and focus in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it really elevated my mood like crazy. I mean, I think I had the energy like, as if I had cups of caffeine, but I didn't have the bad effects of it. Just
Yeah.
the clarity, the uplifted energy. I immediately felt it. And then I continued to feel it, and I didn't want to be without the patch once I discovered it.
Yeah. And so
Right away, I bought them from the woman that put patch to me. I bought some directly from her, and then I ordered them. So I made sure I was never without them.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't ever go without mine either every single day. They're so awesome. So did you happen to grow up with wolves? Have you always just loved wolves? I mean, I just love that picture that you took with them.
Oh, I didn't grow up with them. I never intended to be involved in that.
Uh-huh.
It's just something that like I said, I met that mother red wolf. I did have a history of working on the environment
Uh-huh.
for my job. Like I had worked for a 501c3. I had a lot of history of environmental awareness, but not so much working with wolves or wolf dogs.
Okay.
So it really was a response to the mother red wolf of I want my puppies, I want my pack, I want my way of life. There was, there's some sadness in the stories that not only that she tells, but that other, the stories of wolves is a very, very sad story. So there is a role for people who want to provide habitat for them.
Oh, wow. What is that?
Well, they're not allowed to exist. They get shot. They really don't have anywhere to be. They get murdered in the system. It's a very bad situation for
Oh, no. But you've seen some that are calm and relaxed and loving and kind and
Oh, yes, they are.
lovable. I mean, that's what I kind of wanted to have you share with our viewers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because you've seen something that
They're amazing. They're precious. They're caring. They're empathic. They're way more sensitive than most human beings are. Way, way more sensitive.
Oh, wow. And then so do you use the patches on any of them now, or they're not in your life anymore? That was just that story.
Oh, no, they're all in my life.
Okay.
They're all wild. They don't have collars. So I don't, they don't come near me. So no, I mostly don't patch them because they're not domestic at all.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. Awesome. Well, that picture with the wolves with you just looks so comfortable with that in that habitat. And so
Yeah. So in that, you're right. In that moment, they paused for a minute with me for the picture. That was a photographer.
Mhm.
He did get a picture of them with me, but in general, I don't have that sort of contact with them. In general, they don't usually pose for pictures.
Oh, it was such a beautiful picture. Just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah, it's very rare. Thank you.
That's what I was saying. I knew that it was a very rare picture of you and those wolves.
Because the animals don't pose for pictures. They're not domestic.
I see what you're saying.
They're in their behavior, they're not domestic.
Oh, I bet you they're cute as pups, though.
Oh, they're adorable. Yeah, they are. Just like all babies, and all animals want to have their babies.
Yes.
I have a book coming out called Wolf Power.
Oh, thank you for telling us that. Yeah.
Yeah, I set out to write the story, my story. Something completely different came out, which is a message from wolves to humanity at this time.
Okay. And what was the message?
Well, it's to summarize it, it's basically asking humanity to return to nature.
Oh, I love that.
Possible for them to return to nature by us returning to nature so that they can return to nature.
Yeah, there's a lot of nature right now that's going, stop this. People take care of nature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fighting back a little bit. So that's a great message. I appreciate you sharing that. That is just great.
Of course, that's in my words, like as a summary. The book is much more from the voices of the wolves and from the voice of the mother wolf and from the voice.
I'm losing you a little bit, hon.
Oh. Is it service or sorry about that?
No, it's okay. It's just blipping out a little bit. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Oh, mostly the book is it comes right from the animals.
Mm-hmm.
So you heard it out my mouth, the summary of what the message is, but it's nice to hear it right from them.
Oh, great. So, are you about ready to publish this book then?
Yes, it's completed. It'll should be out in the springtime.
Okay, awesome. I'm also writing a book. I love that. I've been wanting to write a book for a really long time on the health of us, like our mindset, make sure we drink lots of water, eat great nutrition, exercise, and sleep. And it falls into what we're doing with the light therapy patches, because wouldn't you agree, if you're using this technology, it's very important to have a good mindset, to drink lots and lots of water, to eat really great nutrition, and to exercise and sleep along with this technology.
Yeah, for sure. We need it all.
Yeah, so great. Well, girl, did you want to tell anybody how they can get in touch with you with this technology, with the light therapy patches that you're sharing with your friends and family and people out there, our viewers that would definitely be interested in trying something like this? You can try it for 30 days. It's a money back guarantee. And it looks like just a little wafer thin, little white patch, like a Band-Aid. And it's just amazing what it does when it opens up our own stem cells and helps our own stem cells start growing. So go ahead and throw out your information.
Okay. Yeah, and I give out samples, free samples.
Okay.
I was trying to set up a page on the website. I have the website emissarywolfpack.com. So that's the place you can find me. You can sign up for newsletters related to the wolf work, and the wolves are guiding us to a wolf-guided eco farm. So that's where we're headed, which they guide. I don't know if anyone has heard the Yellowstone story, but it's magnificent what the wolves did in Yellowstone. So our wolf pack is headed toward a giant ranch where the wolves can manage the animals on the ranch and show that wolves are wonderful in what they do for the environment and the way that they manage the ecosystem.
Wow, that's interesting. The ecosystem, yeah. And
so I was just trying to put up a page so that you could just fill out a form to get a free healing gift, but I'm not sure if it's working. But if you go to emissarywolfpack.com and you fill out the newsletter, sign up to get a newsletter, I'll know you're coming from the radio show, and I can get 5 free patches to you.
All right.
So I can send out a free gift to anyone here who's hearing this.
Yay.
Emissarywolfpack.com, and you can just find me there.
Are you on any social media or anything talking about how you're helping these animals?
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just spell your name and everybody.
It's A apple, Z zebra, L lion, A apple, N Nancy, Aslan.
All right, Aslan. That's a very unique name.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love that. Well, Aslan, I really appreciate your time today telling us all about this, how this technology helped the animals that you're helping, and it helped you, especially with your story, and how it's going to help so many other people out there. Guys, all you have to do is try this, because it will help you with something in your body. Now, necessarily isn't going to happen overnight. It didn't take overnight for your body to get there, right, Aslan?
Yeah, not everybody feels it with the first patch, but people do. And a lot of people get benefit right away. Some people do actually get out of pain.
Yeah, I know. I call people the one patch wonders. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Aslan, for being on the show. We appreciate you so much. And we'll be in touch with you and find out what's going on in a few more months with your story and how you continue to progress with this successful technology. Thank you.
Yeah, and when the book is out, I'll let you know.
Yes, please do that. All right. Thank you. Okay, well, God bless. So, guys, thank you so much for joining Living a Healthy Lifestyle, our second segment today. Thank you to Don Reese, our helping us with these shows. We're going to be doing some comedy, guys. We're going to go out there and rock the world with some comedy, and we're looking for really good comedians that are very clean, appreciate clean comedy. And we'll see you guys next Tuesday on Living a Healthy Lifestyle Show. This is Carrie Kay, your favorite holistic health coach. God bless.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.